Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, October 27th.
We are in a normal real estate market, and that's not standard for us here in Flagler County. We're used to a red-hot real estate market.
But that red-hot market is cooling. Amy Cherry has our top story.
Greg Blase, president and CEO of the Palm Coast Flagler Regional Chamber of Commerce, says the real estate market has been flat this year and is declining in some aspects.
We saw a huge run-up during the summer where prices peaked over $400,000 per single-family median price per single-family house. And now the price has declined. The latest numbers that have come from the August 2023 Flagler County Association of Realtors report indicates that the median sales price of a single-family home now in Flagler County is $365,000. This is a 10% decrease from where it was at its peak this past summer.
Blase says sales are down year over year and the dollar value of real estate transactions is also down.
We're seeing the sales price decline. We're seeing the amount of time that it takes to get into a contract and the amount of time that it takes for you to sell your home. Those are both increasing, and the number of units that are active are increasing. And so we're seeing a little bit of a slowdown here in real estate. Nothing tremendous, but it is a tick down.
But median home prices remain strong.
The median housing price is $365,000. That's still almost $100,000 higher than it was just 3 years ago. And so that's something to pay attention to. Of course, we know about the interest rates, which are creeping closer and closer to 8%. The consumer sentiment number is not very high throughout the state of Florida. So there really is not an appetite from home buyers, unless you're from out of state, to come here and spend top dollar to purchase a home in Flagler County.
From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. Yesterday, Advent Health Palm Coast broke ground on construction of the 2-story Freitag Health Plaza. The Health Plaza will become a vital hub for cancer treatment, primary care, and rehabilitation services. It's named in honor and recognition of a gift from Palm Coast residents Peter and Sue Freitag.
I think everybody knows someone, a friend, a relative, someone that has cancer. And so now we're going to have a cancer plaza that people can come to, they can be diagnosed, treatment, and they don't have to go out of town.
Peter is a cancer survivor, which makes this project very dear to Peter and Sue's heart. The new facility represents a $30 million investment in enhancing the care available to Flagler County's growing community. A Bunnell man is arrested for crimes involving a child.
A 28-year-old man, Jesse Gilbreth, has been arrested for sexually battering a juvenile multiple times over the span of several years. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
Thankful that the child found the strength to come forward and tell us what was going on. Our major case unit immediately started working the case and reached out to FDLE to move it quicker in FDLE's lab. We appreciate FDLE's assistance because we were now able to arrest this individual on very serious sexual battery charges on the child.
In September of 2023, Flagler County Sheriff's Office deputies responded to Advent Health in Palm Coast after hospital staff called to report a possible sex offense involving a juvenile. Through DNA testing by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, detectives were able to confirm Gilbreth had been involved in sexually battering the juvenile. He is being held at the Sheriff Perry Hall Inmate Detention Facility on no bond. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
The Guardian program is voted down twice.
School board member Will Furry said that the Guardian program that would have armed teachers against a school threat like the one in Parkland 5 years ago was voted down in Flagler schools.
But imagine if Coach Aaron was armed as a guardian, and that is why this program came from this tragedy.
The Guardian program was named for Coach Aaron Feiss, one of the 2 faculty members killed at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. Flagler schools do have another program in place, though, that could also save lives. It's called Alyssa's Law, where teachers have access to a silent mobile button to police should there be a threat at school.
Every second saves a life, and I'm glad to announce that we have implemented that system in Flagler schools. It has been tested and is active right now.
Alyssa's Law was named for another victim of the 2018 school shooting. Listen to Today with Pastor Jay on WNZF, Sunday mornings at 8 and on the Flagler radio app. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
Part 2 of Will Furry on Today with Pastor Jay will air this Sunday. The weekend is here and there's plenty of family fun to be had in Flagler County. This is Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids.
Well, it's Halloween weekend and we have more than 200 events on our calendar. The trick-or-treating events this weekend include the Flagler County Sheriff's Office drive-through trunk-or-treat, the City of Bunnell trunk-or-treat, PAX Karate trunk-or-treat, and much more. There will be a costume coastal cleanup event tomorrow. Expect treats and prizes to be given out at this event for best costume and most pounds collected. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at AugieKids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Lee Show with your WNZF local sports update.
District season comes to an end in Football County tonight. The FPC Bulldogs welcome Tokoi Creek to Sal Campanella Stadium in the WNZF Game of the Week. The Bulldogs snapped a 4-game losing streak against Celebration last Friday. FPC needs wins against Tokoi and DeLand to have a chance for the postseason. Coach Daniel Fish.
I thought we had a really good week of practice. The energy was really high. I thought the focus was there. We were executing on both sides of the ball. We got after each other this week. We're going to do what we do well, and we're going to go out and do it to the best of our ability.
We'll be live at 6:55. Listen on WNZF and the Flagler Radio app. Watch on the Flagler Radio YouTube channel. The Pirates cross Pellissier Creek to take on Pedro Menendez. That game kicks at 7. Tune in tomorrow at 7:30 for a special post-game edition of the Rich and Mike Sports Show. Can't listen live? Hear the replay on the Flagler Radio app. Girls golf, it was a season of new beginnings for FPC. For freshman Sydney Adams, it was about reacclimating with the game.
Just getting better and scoring less and just finding myself more in the sport.
For junior Madison Heck, it was about building on a 2022 season that ended in districts.
I would like to go to regionals again.
Both finished in the top 10 at the district tournament this week. Carmela Carlisi was second with a 74. The Bulldogs advanced to regionals next Tuesday. Anchored by Alexandra Gazzoli's second place 75, Matanzas advanced as well. Girls bowling, Emma Pizzulo and the Bulldogs were riding high.
We are hoping to go into districts and do the best we possibly can. I'm hoping to do the best I can.
The Bulldogs advanced to regionals next week. Swimming districts continue today. Bulldog Cross Country is at the 5-star conference meet tomorrow. WNZF is your home for local sports with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the sports desk, I'm Mike Licio.